Hi, this is Tim from Tiger Astronomy. Now, the Tiger Automatic Observatory at Monkton Nature Reserve has been doing asteroid follow-ups last night. It managed to get a few in before the weather closed down, and so here are some of the data that we've captured. So I'm just going to demonstrate very quickly how we process this data and actually find the asteroids. So I'm using a program here called Visual Pinpoint, which comes as part of the Astronomer's Control program that we use to control the observatory. So we need to go into solve plates here, and then I'm just going to quickly pick this asteroid, Alsonia. So we've got 4 readings here, spaced a little while apart, and as you can see here, the first one was at 2308, 2320, 2332, 2343. So if we just take those files, and these are 30-second exposures with no guiding and no calibrations being performed on them, so they're actually just raw exposures straight from the camera. So I've just put those in there like that, and I'm selecting the option here to add WCS World Coordinate System if none present. Now normally it's not necessary to do this step because these files will already have been plate solved by ACP as it acquires the images. So we're just doing a sort of belt and braces double check here that everything's as it should be. So I'm just going to click solve plates, and then Pinpoint runs through and quickly um, tries to match the stars in the images with those in a known catalogue. And in this case, we're using the UCAC4 catalogue. So as you can see, for each of these images, it's actually skipped the plate solve because it knows it's already been solved by Pinpoint in each case. So nothing to do there. So then to find the asteroids, we go over to this Find Asteroid tab, and we get solved, which just copies the images over from the previous screen, and then we click Find Asteroids, and the software will run through, compare each image to its others, and then it's identified anything in that image that moves, and that's likely to be the asteroid. So here we go. There it is highlighted in yellow, and if I put the mouse over it, you can see it in the magnified window over here in this part of the screen. This dot here tells us what kind of asteroid it is, and if we get the help screen up, we can see that this is a main asteroid belt asteroid. And in fact it is a known asteroid, so we totally expected to find this. So we can this is the software's guess at what it thinks is an asteroid, so we can accept this guess, and then so the crosshairs have gone blue now to say this is a confirmed asteroid here, and then we can say that we want to report it to the Minor Planet Centre. So we click the report button, and then we would repeat that process if there was more than one asteroid in the image, but we've only got the one here, so we'll just say done. Okay, and then we get the software generates for us a text file which actually contains all the data for this image. And I think down at the bottom here is the detection. Okay, so it's worked out how fast the asteroid's moving in terms of arc minutes per day, and lots of other stuff. And this file can be sent directly to the Minor Planet Centre, and for further analysis, and they can use this data for refining orbits and so on. Now we won't be sending this file off because these asteroids are not really appropriate for what we're trying to do at the moment. We seem to have now got the observatory to the point where we can do reliable detections of known asteroids, and now we need to pick a few slightly dimmer ones and observe those over 3 or more nights, and then once we've got a report from that exercise, we send that off to the Minor Planet Centre, and they will decide, comparing it to known data, whether our measurements are up to scratch or not. And if they are, they will assign us an observatory code, which we can then use to report further observations. Now, we are currently using observatory code 999, which means we don't have a code yet. So we're getting close to being able to make this submission. So there we are, that's the process, and that's how we find asteroids.